Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Shaneria, and this is Talk and Crime. Today, we have another reaction video. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the family. Let's get straight into it because you know that's how we do it. Let's get started.
Get ready with me while I go over why I had to stop being friends with the woman that I met here when I first moved here to Arizona. So boom, I moved here in 2021, and I'm honestly gonna get this through in one take. You're not gonna have to come back for multiple videos. But anyways, moved here with my family in 2021, and it was like, I want to say in July, like the hottest damn month in Arizona to move. But what's done is done. Basically, my youngest at the time, she was 4, and she was starting preschool at a Christian preschool. It was a private school. We were sending her there, and during that time, obviously it was like a preschool, so like there was like no buses or anything. Like, she was a car rider. Everyone there, had to be picked up. It was actually a small school. But one day, like towards the beginning of the school year, she ended up hitting it off with like this girl in her class. And I was just like, during passing, like me picking up my daughter, her mom picking up her daughter, we just say hi, our kids will say hi, blah, blah, blah. Like our kids would hit it off. You know how kids are, like when they're in school, they're like, hi, that's my best friend, blah, blah. And so one day, we're going to pretend like the little girl's name is Molly. One day, Molly's birthday was coming up. I want to say her birthday was in that fall, because I remember I was like, y'all are having an outdoor party. Because like where I'm from, outdoor birthdays weren't a thing in like October. Like everybody was like indoors because it was like starting to get cold during that time. But they were having like an outdoor party in her backyard. We were invited. Of course, we accepted the invitation. We went. My daughter was so excited. We go there. I meet Molly. Obviously, I already know her mom, but together as a whole, I meet her mom, husband, her whole family, her best friend, XYZ. Actually, it wasn't her husband, it was her baby daddy. But they were like co-parenting, and he was there. Like I guess they had like a really good relationship. Anyways, her best friend was there and her family. So like the parents of the birthday girl, their family, her best friend, her family, and all the kids, like whoever was invited from the classroom. Again, they're 4-year-olds, so it wasn't like a super huge party, but like more intimate with like a few friends from class. And so I was able to meet her best friend, her husband, blah, blah, blah. It was a really nice party. We started having play dates like from here, like from her birthday up until about February. At the party though, let me back up to the party. We were there for a couple hours. Obviously I was more so talking to the other guests as opposed to like, Molly's mom, because it's her party. Like she's running here, running over there, so she's not available to talk to me the whole time. So basically I'm talking to her best friend during that time. They have been friends since they were kids, like teens, adolescents to adulthood, right? So a very long time. I mean, her very best friend. And then they had kids. Obviously Molly's mom was a single mom. She only had the one daughter. But again, her best friend was married. She had 2 kids, XYZ, whatever. she's just giving me the whole spiel, basically, of how long they've been friends. And when I would hang out with Molly, she would say things like, oh yeah, me and my best friend are going here. Me and my best friend, I'm going to go to her house, blah, blah, blah. Like, they had that kind of relationship where they were always together, even though her best friend was married. So I want you to imagine that, like one of those kind of couples where it's the husband and wife, like basically a little family of 4, and then like a best friend with her daughter, just it's like they were best friends. Like they were more so like sisters, honestly. And I want to say that honestly, she was like the godmom of one of her kids, or no, like I think she had like the middle name. I don't know, like that's how close the bond was. Again, preface this, they were friends since they were kids, blah, blah, blah. And one day she was over their house, like she always is, like she always does, and ends up kissing her best friend's husband. Now, I guess there were like drinks involved. Her best friend, we're gonna say her name is Sarah. Drinks were involved, like they always do. Like they always hung out as a family, as one. Like that was just, their thing. But this particular day, her bestie went up to her room, like she was like getting their baby to sleep or something. She ended up falling asleep, and the rest was just, it just happened. Basically, that's what I was told. Like I still can't wrap my head around how some shit like that just happens, but whatever. She finds out. They actually end up telling her. I don't know who told her first, but like she ends up, knowing, and obviously cuts ties with her bestie of like 20 years. They were actually a little bit older than me, and at that time I was like 28. I think they were already like early 30s at that time. So but again, since teens, so that bestie of 20 years had to cut ties with her. I believe she was getting divorced from her husband. I haven't spoke or seen anything, within the past 4 years. I don't know if they actually went through with it or what, but at that time I do know like she left him, and she stopped being best friends with her friend. And I also stopped being friends with her because I just couldn't continue to be friends with someone that could do that to their own best friend. Like if she could do that to her, imagine what she could do to me. Like no ma'am, not even like on some shit like that, like like not even to say like my husband is going for some shit like that, but still, like if she could do that to her best friend, imagine what she could do to me. There was no loyalty there whatsoever. I had to stop being friends with her. Like literally once she told me, wait, huh? I couldn't believe that. I literally thought she was lying, because I'm like, there's no way she would do that to her best friend. Like I feel like my story time is going by super fast, but honestly, like it just trying to get up out of here. Like it's 4 o'clock and I'm just now doing my makeup for today. But I don't know, I just thought I'd get on here and tell y'all about that, because that shit was crazy. How people will cross you like that, like especially like a best friend. Like hell nah, never thought to do no shit like that. Like, and I remember like when it was going down, she was just like, it just happened, it wasn't planned. And I'm just like, this ain't no motherfucking car accident, bitch. Like goes to show motherfuckers ain't loyal to nobody. And after I stopped talking to her, like I would still see her in passing, because like that happened like towards the end of the school year. It was like February, March at that point. And I would still see her in passing, kept it cordial, because our kids were still like, hi, saying my daughter's name, my daughter saying her daughter's name, like, hey, like, and they'll ask for like play dates again, and we'll just like, oh, we'd both come up with some shit basically, just to keep the kids out of the mix type. They were babies. They didn't need to know that we'd never be kicking it outside of school again, Why does my nose always run when I'm doing my makeup? It drives me crazy. I'm not even gonna do lashes today because I don't want to. I'm probably just gonna wear my glasses, but I just didn't want my face to look too bare. So I haven't even gotten dressed. Like I'm literally rushing out of my house. Yeah, if I have a little more time, I'll probably add some mascara. Or I could always do it in the car. But yeah, that was my little story time. But yeah, I just got...
Y'all, I had to, watch the end for the finished results, because when people put on makeup and telling the story, I had to see the end results. But she did that real classy, because she got the heck out of there. I would have did the same thing, girl. You said what? What? Like a car? Like it didn't mean to happen? Like, girl, like, yes, you did the right thing. Once somebody show you who they are, baby, believe it, even if it didn't happen to you, because once you give that person the benefit of the doubt And that was her best friend for a long period of time. And she did that to her best friend. Baby, she been wanting her man. And her man probably been wanting her. Like, you never know what they did behind closed doors and just decided to tell her this. Like, you never know. But it might have been the first time because they both, you know, told her, if they told her, if she didn't find out some type of way. But I am glad that she left him, and I'm glad that she's no longer best friends with her. And girl, I'm glad, Hanny, you got out of there, because who want that type of energy around them? Who? Like, girl, this is your best friend, like your sister, like y'all children. You gave one of your children her child middle name or your middle name or whatever. Y'all are literally close like sisters. And you sleep with her husband. Like, what kind of friend is that? And you think telling other people this, they're going to still be your friends? Nobody don't want a backstabber. Nobody don't want to be friends with somebody that will do things and say it was an accident. What accident? Girl, it was an old car crash. What are you talking about? So I'm glad that she, you know, left being cordial with her classy. She didn't involve her daughter. She didn't tell her daughter why they couldn't go on a play date. She was just like, no, not today. That type of energy. It was classy. I mean, you can speak to a person and not be friends with them. It's okay. You are saving yourself grace. Like, you are giving yourself grace by not befriending somebody that you know is not really a friend and don't even have the audacity to be somebody's friend, right? So, like, yeah, you didn't need to be her friend. I'm glad you cut ties with the whole situation because you don't want to be up and involved in that. And I'm glad that ex best friend moved on too, because some people forgive and stay, and then this person do it again to them. So I'm glad that she had the courage to like just dead the whole situation. So you guys, tell me what you think about this story in the comment section. Don't forget to like and join the family. Join the family, y'all. We have reached 5,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. So join the family by subscribing, like, share, and comment to this video. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.